What's up, guys? Blade Master here with Maximus Decimus Meridius. What's up, dude?
Hello.
We are going to be co-commentating the the first game of round 2 between Gbrothers P and Johannes Von Bon, or JohannesVB. Gbrothers was on top of the bracket, so according to the rules, he gets the first faction and map pick, so he decided to pick Alexandria, and of course, no surprise here, he's decided to pick Rome. As we can see, that there's that auxiliary Numidian Cav there. And as a counter pick, Johannes has decided to pick Pontus, he's going full Heracles. Maximus, what do you make of this?
Well, first, I want to know if you've started the game play.
Yeah, yeah. You said press play in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, yeah. I just thought you meant start recording 3, 2, 1.
Okay, should I pause?
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I'm pausing. I've
paused
paused
the game, and I'll just fast forward.
Okay, I'm at 26:33. This is
okay.
This is top-notch YouTube.
Forward.
Fast forward.
Oh yeah. I'm fast forward
Okay.
at 26. Let's see, 27, and now I see the Numidian Cav.
Yeah.
26, 23, or what?
26:33.
33. All right. Let's see here.
Just an absolutely great start to the video.
There we are. All right. Now we're synced. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, play. All right. So,
Yeah.
what do you make of Pontus in Alexandria? Is it overconfidence, or is he some sort of brilliant genius?
Well, judging by what he brought, it seems like he indeed wants to do the Heracles thing with pushing his pikes up front and then sending in his naked swords through to catch units in the rear, which of course it can work, but he doesn't have. I mean, that relies on Rome actually engaging frontally here. There's nothing stopping Rome from just avoiding the bronze shields and going in from the flanks.
Except for sheer overconfidence from picking Rome, which was my problem in against Heracles.
Yeah, that could be the downfall of Rome. If Rome decides to take bronze shields head on, and when you have nakeds in the mix, but still, just the amount of, I mean, here you have the bronze shields are stretched out maximally, and there are only 4 of them. So it will only take something like 2 Roman units to hold the front here, while the rest go around. And Pila could be a significant problem for these bronze shield pikes. Pila will just slaughter.
Yeah. So, if you don't know, the thing is, you don't know what units were banned. So, if you had to guess, looking at the Pontic army, what 2 units would have been banned?
Let's see. Here we have Noble Bloods. I see no Cappadocians. So I guess Cappadocians and the Chariot.
Right, the Chariot is definitely not there. And
the Celtic Warriors maybe.
I actually forgot myself. This is just an
but I see no Celtic Warriors, and Celtic Warriors, I think they should be a given for Pontus.
Yeah, but
again, oh well, I see Celtic Warriors now, so not Celtic Warriors, but I don't see Cappadocians and I don't see the Chariots, so I assume those are the bans.
You're right. Yeah, those are 100% right.
Yeah. That's what I would have banned, I think.
Yeah, well, Cappadocians, I don't know, like, I wouldn't have banned Cappadocians simply because Noble Blood are almost just as effective.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. So, I mean, if I was going Rome, maybe I would just... But again, Alexandria, so I wouldn't really need to ban, like, skirmish troops.
Yeah.
Surprising no one's brought Pontic Peltas.
You know, I think maybe I would have banned the mercenary naked swords and the Chariot, because Pontus gets the mercenary naked swords much cheaper than any other faction. In combination with the pikes, they are very dangerous. But I kind of wonder why. I mean, was there an 8 melee infantry max in this? Okay, yeah. So that's why the bronze shield pikes are in there. Because if not, I would have just liked to see levy pikes and the Pontic sword spam basically.
Yeah. That would most likely work better, but I mean, naked swords. People underestimate how good the cheaper naked swords for Pontus are. Just that 100 talent difference makes a huge difference.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you bring 4, that means you can bring an additional unit.
Yeah. Do you?
That's a huge advantage.
Do you want to double speed the or like double fast forward, max fast forward for?
Okay, let's do that.
And once we see some Roman troops.
Yeah, just trying to get some damage done, getting some kills on these Noble Bloods. The Eastern Slingers haven't gotten any kills on the Numidians yet, but Numidians are a bit of a weird choice, I think, against Pontus.
Especially in the forested
So
map.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 1 Numidian for scouting, sure, but 2 Numidians.
He really needs to like destroy like 2 noble bloods for them to pay off. Well, not 2 noble bloods, but like he needs to do a lot of damage to cavalry.
Yeah, he needs to kill 1.5. And on the forest map,
Yeah.
I don't really see that happening,
wow.
especially with these Eastern Slingers.
They're getting shot at. By the way, what time are you at
Wow,
right now?
look at the wow! They're already very tired.
Yeah.
That's even though they have resistance to heat, they've been running for the entire match, and they are very tired.
So the Numidians, just to clarify, the Numidians have gone into the forest, right? For you?
Yeah,
right?
the Numidians are in the forest over here. So now we don't see any Roman troops.
Yeah, still roll. Okay, now we can see some Balearic slingers.
Yeah. Okay. Normal speed.
Yeah, normal speed. What time are you
Yeah,
at?
Balearic slingers. I'm at 1851.
1851. Okay. Just tell me when you're at 1839. I've paused it.
Okay. I'm at 1839.
Okay.
And now
Now?
Balearics are firing at bronze shields in the forest.
Yep. And
now Eastern Slingers are being pushed up. Eastern Slingers will trade fairly well, but now the Balearics go out of vision, so it doesn't matter.
I wonder why that is. I mean, do they have lower vision, the Eastern Slingers? Well, no. Oh, they just weren't firing. Ah, okay, there we go.
Yeah. But they haven't killed anything yet. I haven't counted the volleys, but...
I think like 3 volleys have been fired by the
Yeah.
Balearics. Honestly, just a better option to shoot at the bronze shields in the center if he was trying to like hit bronze shields in the first place.
Absolutely, but I think he wants to have his. I think he wants to have his cover here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have range if he would just shoot.
I think
shoot
so.
over here actually. Roman cap coming out, Sukiai Equites or Sushiai Equites. But this is the thing with maps that are more interesting terrain-wise. Neither player wants to rush the other player's forest, so the games will take a long time of just cat and mouse, trying to get a small advantage. So what you would think would be more interesting from a gameplay perspective turns out to be, I mean, I must say, I prefer maps that are less forested just because of this factor. Like skirmishing, less effective, cavalry, less effective, and the player who decides to engage is at a severe disadvantage.
That's true. I mean, it's an interesting map. Alexandria is an interesting map, but it's kind of like the equivalent of a forested Nebadusena, because like 90% of the map is forested, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. We're just going from plains to complete forest.
Yeah, we're going from open Nebadusena to hiding on Nebadusena. Here the auxiliary Numidians are going to get a few good volleys.
They'll do well. They'll do well there. 41 missile damage javelins.
But yep. Precursors might be a problem now. Let's see Pontic swords. Oh, they're turning. Yeah, just in time.
Yeah.
Well, they got hit by volley there.
Ouch. Yeah, 7 of them.
7 kills.
Yeah. Eastern Slingers dying.
And the important thing, died quickly. Wow. Yep. But still, I mean, I would much rather have the Eastern Slingers die than the Bronze Shield Pikes die here.
Yeah, for once the Bronze Shield Pikes are like critical for this guy, for Johannes' success. Not to mention the Noble Blood Cav.
And it could go super defensive as well. If these Balearics spend their ammunition on Eastern Slingers, it could go super defensive with his pikes and just screen away the Romans. But Pila will be a problem, I think.
Yeah. If he does a good enough job of kiting back like 3 or 4 times and then just shooting with the Pila, the Bronze Shields will be very depleted. Pike phalanx being popped by JVB here, which probably makes them a bit less resistant to... Ooh. Damn. Someone's full.
Yeah, they're dropping now. But the Balearics can't have much ammunition left.
Well, I mean, you're underestimating the slinger ammunition in Rome too. I'm sure they have like half their volleys left.
Yeah, but considering the kills and the casualties they've caused, I mean... But I don't see Pontus being able to use the cavalry effectively enough here.
True, it's going to be a hard task for sure. That's why I would have liked to see like Pontic Peltas, because I mean, sure they're expensive, but like JVB has a lot of money to spend, so those javelins, those 41 missile damage javelins, can just crush Roman troops.
Instead of Pontic swords, I definitely would have brought the Peltas, I think.
Would definitely do a much better job than Pontic swords, because Pontic swords are just...
And having that behind the pikes allows you to push so much better, because the second those Roman troops turn around, give them a volley, and then just...
And you don't need to be afraid of long-range skirmishes, because, again, this map is forested, so...
Yeah, stay in the forest with the shields, they don't care much.
Yeah. Numidian coming in. It's not going to be... Oh, the Eastern Slingers might actually just get some shots on them.
Yeah, let's see here. This is such a war of attrition, and the advantages either side gets by doing this, they are just so small.
Yeah. I think it's more psychological than anything else.
Yeah. Who's going to get bored first and just rush madly?
Or who's going to get frustrated by Slinger fire or Numidian Cav fire?
I think if there wasn't a melee infantry... If there wasn't a melee infantry max, this battle would have been like this, and then like this, and then blob in the center, and then whichever side wins.
Yeah.
But since the armies are more balanced, it takes... I mean, you can't just rush anymore when you have a balanced army like this.
I mean, there's nothing that would stop Rome from Hastati and Evocati spam if, you know...
Yeah.
Well, apart from the unit ban rules. Speaking of, actually, what would you have banned... So suppose you're in JVB's place. What would you have banned for Rome?
Well, if I'm Pontus, the Roman swords are better than mine anyway.
Yeah.
So on this particular map, maybe Evocati veteran legionaries, but then I go up against legionary cohort and Hastati.
Yeah.
So it's not an easy ban to make. I don't know.
Maybe
that's the thing. Banning Rome doesn't really work.
Yeah, that's why it's such a powerhouse. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe Socia Equites and like Equites or something like that. But then they have
maybe. But once again, considering the map.
Yeah. Ooh.
These noble bloods are very dangerously close to these Pila. But now we see the army of Gbrothers here, and he just has a massive front line of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So legionaries.
He has Evocati actually. Yeah. Evocati, legionaries, flanks of Socii and legionaries. You don't see Socii Hastati being used.
He has Socii Hastati. Okay, weird.
Yeah.
Very, very weird.
And now using the pikes to push back the Romans. I would have liked to see a Pila volley here. Ooh, on the flanks we have noble bloods coming up against Socii Equites.
Yep, the Socii Equites really.
Engagement started.
But there's auxiliary infantry. Okay. Yeah. And there's a gladiator spear.
Auxiliary infantry and gladiator spear. Yeah. So this is not the engagement that this noble blood wants.
Yeah. Ooh, they're taking so much damage. But they can, you know what?
Swords, if they're able to stop the gladiators,
they can. If the noble blood pulls back, then the Socii Equites are done because they'll just move into pikes.
Oh yeah, the Socii Equites pull back and lose so many men doing that. Mercenary Celtics come in, and the Pontic swords did engage the auxiliary infantry for some reason, so a bit of unnecessary blobbing here.
What would you? So you would have banned Evocati and veteran legionaries?
Think so.
So JVB...
But it wouldn't really help that much.
JVB has banned Hastati and Triarii.
Interesting. Yeah. Why would you ever ban Triarii?
No idea. Especially now that there's no side chariots for you in the first place.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't have even banned anything from Rome. I would have just unbanned like maybe side chariots or something.
Yeah.
Because of course...
But on this map though, Socii Hastati against Pontic swords, that's one engagement Pontic swords can actually win.
Yeah.
But these legionaries are going to destroy the mercenary Celts.
Oh yeah, he can't do this. He needs to keep them behind his pikes, otherwise they're useless.
And here the Pila, we're seeing 20 kills from Pila on legionaries.
Wow. Good lord, those bronze shield pikemen are dying. He just needs to poke one hole through one of the bronze shield pikemen dies.
Oh, here come the mercenary naked swords charging in. Legionaries did not get a counter charge. And if the bronze shield pikes get an attack order here and rush in, these legionaries will die, but they do not get an attack order. So in this case, going out of phalanx, double-clicking attack, and then moving forward would be much better than just giving a single click.
Either way though, the mercenary naked swords are doing a terrific job. 24 kills against legionaries.
Yep.
Boom. Got a great uninterrupted charge there.
But the bronze shield pikes aren't really killing anything because they weren't double-clicked in outside of phalanx.
Oh, now they're moving in. They're moving in now.
Yeah, but only single click, and that's much less effective than rushing in and then dropping the pikes.
Ah, okay. What about the
You'll see
flanks?
Evocati doing that a lot.
Flanks, Evocati. The problem is the Evocatis are in formation attack, so they're kind of going to derp out a little bit.
They're able to pull away here now, and if the Mercenary Naked follow through, that could be devastating for the Evocati. But the Mercenary Naked do not follow through.
Wow. No, on Gbrothers' left flank, the Evocati have been attacked in the rear. But yeah, the Mercenary Nakeds are dying, but I think they've proven to be pretty cost effective. For the most part.
Let's see, 20 kills, 30 kills. They could have been, I mean, had they chased after these units, I think they would have been much more effective.
True. But then again, for a 480 talent unit, are they? Yeah, they're 480, right? That's pretty cost effective.
For Pontus, I believe they are 380.
Oh, for 380, then they're really cost effective.
I think so, yeah. But I don't. It's been a while since I looked at the costs of units in Rome.
So Socia Hastati only 40 kills, but they're holding out like a lot of units, Celtic Warriors and Pontic Swordsmen.
But Pontic Swords are closing in on 100 kills here on this blob up against Gladiator Spears. But overall, the Pontic units are doing much worse than the Roman units, as you'd expect.
Yeah. And once
the Bronze Shield Pikes are not getting kills.
That's the problem. The Bronze Shield Pikes need to at the very least hold out the enemy.
What Heracles does that makes this particular pike lineup work is that he puts his units out of phalanx, double click attacks, so he gets a charge with his bronze shields, and when they're completely engaged, he drops pikes, and that kills a lot of men.
And the bronze shield pikes, unlike the levy pikes, are actually like tanky enough for them to survive like the first few seconds of getting eaten to pieces.
They won't just drop.
Yeah.
65 armor around. They used to be at 55 health, I believe, but they got an increase to 60. That helped a lot.
Oh, the Legatus, our general bodyguard, just got caught by pikes, but the pikes haven't dropped. Ouch, pikes have dropped now.
Yeah, he's able to make it out, but these Evocati cohort, they haven't taken a lot of casualties. The Balearics are dying now to naked swords and to noble blood. So the flanks here are not looking too bad for Pontus.
Yeah, honestly, the flanks is the area where Rome would usually shine because there's no pikes over there. Honestly, not looking that bad.
But the flanks have Socii legionaries, and those are not the strongest flanks. But yeah, let's see. There are Evocati. All of the Evocati units are at 100 men. Or more. That's a problem.
One thing that can help JVB a lot is that there is no, there's no rule against pike boxing at the end of the game. So if you have only pikes left, then you can pike box. Because I think it's a perfectly viable strategy. If your opponent has not managed to kill your pikes for the entirety of the game, then it's on him.
Was there a pike max in this game?
Not that I recall, but there is a max 6 of the same rule. I mean 6 same unit.
Okay, so what he could have done, he could have brought
a shit ton of pikes.
He could have brought 6 levy pikes and 4 bronze shields, and then just gone, hello.
Yeah. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Maybe there is. It's been a while since I've even posted the rules. I've completely forgotten.
But both players attackers or top bracket?
No, both players are attackers, and both players.
Okay, yeah. So then you can only pike box late game. But the Pontic general is dead. Or he's running off the field. Yeah. And morale is a problem for Pontus.
He still has his cav,
He isn't dead yet, actually.
62. Wow, he's got a lot of cav left. Noble blood. He's got two cav units.
Yeah. The Pontic swords have done a surprisingly good job, and some of them have the mercenary Celtics here. 160 kills.
Holy
160.
Shit. Double experience run. What the fuck have they been killing? Good lord.
Looks like they've been killing legionaries in Evocati.
How does...
And of course the auxiliary infantry, the worst unit in the game.
Legate is dropping down to half strength, but probably hale and healthy because there's... Oh, but there's this noble blood that can probably charge in. Honestly, I wouldn't charge that noble blood in anyways. There's just too many Roman infantry here. Yeah. Doesn't look good for Pontus at all.
Over here though, Pontus is... Well, there are skirmishers. Yeah. The broad shield pikes. Or actually get the kills in this engagement.
Holy crap, 118 kills! Bronze shield pikes. Wow.
And if he's able to close off the retreat here, this would be the perfect place to give out the phalanx, double click attack, and then...
True. You'll stop the units as well, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so the legionaries are trying to make it past the pikes on the other side. Oh, he was trying to get a he was trying to snipe the general there with that noble blood cow. Pulls back. Naked Sword's about to get. Oh, they're very tired as well, so they're going to get slaughtered by this legionaries.
That's the problem for that unit. Yeah, the legionaries are taking casualties, but they're going to plow through the mercenary nation.
Decent number of kills though on those legionaries.
Oh yeah,
they almost get a single experience shot, and he's popped frenzy too. So. Is the
Evocati Cohort moving into the flank? The bronze shield pikes do not have their pikes down, so the Evocati get in. Now the bronze shield pikes will drop.
Yeah. Good job. Once the pikes are down, they should do okay. And noble blood cow.
But look at the Evocati now being hammered in the rear by.
Oh, and mercenary naked swords about to charge into there. Oh my god.
Oh, look at that.
Ouch.
Very nice. Now the Evocati are losing decisively.
they don't want naked dudes at their butt.
Oh no. Oh no. That's a Greek thing.
Yeah.
But now you see here once again the pikes are just left fighting nothing because they aren't given attack orders, and now the Evocati just turn around and kill both of these units.
Ouch! Yeah. True. So in this instance, he should have issued move orders past the Evocati.
Out of phalanx, double click attack, trap the Evocati. Because now the pikes are just standing there and getting
rear charged,
hammered from all sides.
And
you can't just break Evocati off a single rear charge with nakeds.
Noble Blood Cav charging into Evocati, but honestly that's not really going to do much. The best plan of action would be to try and kill the general off somehow, and then maybe use the skills.
Yeah, he's very close to dropping.
And he has nowhere else to go to. He's kind of he's kind of trapped.
Let's see if he drops now. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. General is dead.
But is that going to
I wouldn't say so, because
that much of a difference?
Yeah, I mean 65 base morale Evocati with discipline, like it's going to be tough.
Yeah. And even though they have discipline, they will still get the penalty.
True, it's minus 10, right? Instead of minus 20 for.
I think it's minus 15 instead of minus 15 flat.
Okay.
Instead of the immediate minus 30.
Right. Holy crap, minus 30. No wonder barbarian engagements are ultimately decided by who loses the general first.
Oh yeah. Let's see, this Evocati cohort isn't doing too well.
Oh, he can trap this one.
Steady, very tired.
He can trap this one, Evocati.
But once again, the bronze shields are too slow.
Yeah.
They cannot be given single click attack orders.
They are going to put their pikes down and might catch some Evocati. Oh yeah, they're derping out because he's issued a single click attack.
Yeah. Then they're just going to be turning and not really able to do anything. Double click attack in Ruckley style, and then that's what he did quite a lot against you, and that's why it's so hard to get out of.
Okay.
These Easter Slingers have done close to nothing.
Yeah, I mean, one of them has almost got a single experience shot, but that's only because they were targeting the general, but mostly nothing.
But these legionaries, I mean, 200 kills,
239,
141.
Oh, they're dying though.
Charging in Eastern Slingers to break them, and they might just break. Yeah, they broke.
Oh wow, smart move.
Oh yeah, very nice. But also free kills for the Evocati.
Gladiator Spearmen actually do decently against Bronzefield Pikemen at the rear, but they need to pull out because they will be very
dangerous.
Yeah.
Have they activated
Killing Spree? No.
We can't see the cooldown.
They're exhausted.
On Killing Spree and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, oh, what about the other side? Noble Blood just hammered one more Evocati to oblivion.
Yep. If they can support in time, maybe.
Well, there's nothing stopping him from supporting because the Roman infantry are just so slow.
Yep.
Could work.
And the Sushi Hastati, one charge and they're off.
Yep.
Charge happens at a weird angle.
Yeah, that's what I hate about Rome, like the Rome and Attila charges. If they're at a flank, then the charge is like shit.
The unit just is instead of just seeking towards the center of the unit like this and smashing it.
Yeah.
They just continue through.
Wow, army losses and Rome is wavering.
Insane.
So Pontus again wins against Rome.
Holy shit. Yeah, Celtic warriors and Pontic swords of all things, together with the Noble Blood, carry the day here.
Oh wow, Noble Blood 305, 129. But some of them,
those rare charges.
Yeah.
But look at Rome here. I mean, why would you bring 2 auxiliary Numidians instead of just more Equites or even legionary cavalry?
Yeah.
I don't quite see that being optimal in any way.
Yeah, the auxiliary Numidians were a waste. I mean, clearly they didn't do anything, and that's like that's like 1,000 talents gone.
Yeah, 1,100. So we could have just got
And
more.
honestly,
more
there was no need to bring Balearic Slingers either.
No.
Maybe like I mean, Balearic Slingers are too expensive just to have a long range skirmish component in your army.
As long as there are no pikes on the as long as there's no side chariots on the field, precursors do a fine job in killing enough pikes that you're able to get in.
Yeah. So we see.
So that was interesting. So Pontus is up 2-0 against Rome on Alexandria.
Yeah.
That is quite insane.
one of the most gimped out, like crippled factions beating the strongest faction in a map where the strongest faction shines. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if they didn't have, I'll just check the cost on the mercenary naked swords for Pontus, so we get that right. Yeah, I think it is too. And let's see, Pontus 380. Yeah. Yep. And then let's check them out for which other faction has
Galatia,
the naked swords
only
here.
Galatia also has them. That's they're 480 for Galatia.
Let's see here, Galatia. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, 480. That additional unit for Pontus makes a difference.
For sure. I mean, they did very well in this game. They did very well in Iraklis' game too.
Yeah. If they're protected from cavalry charges, they perform very well.
Yep. Alright guys, that's the end of this of game 1, and stay tuned for game 2 and possibly game 3. Peace.
Strength and honor, and hopefully